morning. Welcome to our first day of class. So the class is titled, as you see, Introduction to World Religions. So it is an honor for me to be with you today to journey together, and that class will be a critical introductory of the world's major religious traditions, but to know how they were born, how they evolved, and what are the major pillars of the truth they are upon which they are built. So these are the questions we will be addressing throughout during this class. But first, I would like us to break ice, which means introducing each other. That way we know one another. In my own culture, we say hunters, when they go hunting, they start introducing each other. They have those signs that will define the way they will be going hunting, the signs and details they will be exchanging in order to announce or to share information. So let us first start with myself. As you see on the board, my name is Emery Lunganga. I am originally from the Democratic Republic of the Congo in Africa, and I hold a PhD in theology from the University of Notre Dame in Indiana. It is an honor for me to be with you here, and I speak many languages, maybe 10, 12, and English is one of them. And I like hiking and spending time with friends, readings, and my favorite hobby is soccer, as you can imagine. So I grew up playing soccer, and when it comes about soccer, as a child, I was so involved that sometimes when it came about choosing between food and soccer, there will be no brainer. I would go for soccer, which is funny, right? But this is what it is. And soccer helped me build bridges, live in community, and be a people's person, so that I could be easily interact with others. So that's too much about me. So let's go on your part now, so that we might know each other as we journey together. I will start on my right, and then we turn. So how do we go for it? Okay. Thank you so much, and thank you for your courage and your steadfastness. And from there on, I would like to lead us ourselves to what we do in this class. We saw that each one of us, we are unique. We have a different background. We have different cultural, different traditions. But there is something that is unique that we share all in spite of our differences. You know what is it? Yes, humanity. We are all human. And that is what we share together. And despite of our differences, what brings us together and what makes us alike is that we are all human. And that is what brings us to the core of this class. We have different traditions, religious traditions, but they all lead us to one thing, one truth, the Supreme Being. That can be called differently in Hindu, in Buddhism, in Christianity, in African traditional religions, in Taoism, and everything. We can call it differently, but it always leads us to one truth, the existence of a Supreme Being, supreme power, supreme spirit, to which we depend on, or upon which we depend. So that is where we are going, that we see, despite those differences, there are commonality between those religious traditions. So these are commonality we will be diving on, and then with a critical mind, see and point out their differences, but also to understand them all as a finger pointing toward one truth, the existence of one being. And that some ideas we would like to dive on and exchange during this class setting. So what are our materials? We are going to be led by Mary Pat Fisher in her book Living Religions. Living Religions, that is really a deep and well-furnished investigation in religious traditions. And then Mary Pat co-authored another book with Lee Bailey, which is The Anthology of Living Religions. Those two books will help us really, they will spearhead all our studies, all our researches, and our understanding of religious traditions during this class. So with that being said, every course should have expectations and different kind of details that will help us navigate throughout this class. So first of all, assignment. What do we have? There will be 3 essays during this class and 2 exams, including the final exams. So I expect a student to complete all the assignment, and there will be no makeup except for under extraordinary circumstances, which means family issues or illnesses or some other circumstances independent of your will. And of that, and second expectation is about attendance and per participation. I expect all of you to attend and to participate in discussions in the class making as we journey together. Participation will be a way for us to demonstrate our grasp of the concept we will be approaching, we will be learning, and we will be investigating and exploring throughout this class. So if there are unexcused absences, they will impact your grade. So if the first one, I would understand it, though it won't be just taken, but if you have a first unexcused absence, a second, a third one, this one will affect your grade. So and because it will be, it is a kind of a forum. We are discussing materials in our class. Any mean-spirited discussion will not be tolerated. We need to respect each other. No matter the level of understanding we have, we need always to understand each other. And the third one, discipline. And discipline is what helps us learn and acquire knowledge. So first of all, there will be no cell phone turned on. Every cell phone should be turned off. And the second, computer. You are allowed to use computer, but you are not allowed to surf in the internet or play video games during class. Any student caught up doing this attitude will impact your grade. And third one, and then the last one, there'll be the code of honor, honesty. No plagiarism, which means no taking materials which do not belong to you. If you take something that doesn't belong to you, you quote it. You quote the source, and this will help you move forward and be creative in your learning. And if we have a clear case of plagiarism, it will affect your grade, and also missing assignment and not turning them on will end up to incurring an F grade at the end of this class. So these are the expectation I do have for you during this class work. The rest of meeting schedules and the reading assignments are there in the syllabus we have for you, and we did hand on the syllabus, and we will go through it as we continue with our class. So next time Next meeting, it will be next in the week 1. So it will be the approaches to the study of religions, and that will be the first chapter of the living religions, and page from 1 to 38 of Anthology of Living Religions. Any questions you might have, and we will move forward.